Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Jonathan coming from Shooter's Roost, here to shoot some rounds through. But I want to first off say in that hope everyone had a nice Memorial Day, remembering those who fought and died for us so what we can go around and do what we do today. So thank you for everyone that gave their lives for the country that we live in. So hopefully that day in memorial for those fallen comrades. Secondly, I want to thank Grunt Style Clothing, which is a lot of the t-shirts that you see me wear. Super nice clothing. I buy t-shirts from them all the time, and their customer service is fantastic. I had an issue with the fitting of one because I'm a little different size than probably most. And man, this guy named David at their customer service group, I sent him measurements of it and everything taken care of, and they're sending me another t-shirt. So thanks to David and Grunt Style Customer Service for taking care of that. But the firearm I'm wanting to bring to you today is, I've had several in sequence of firearms that you probably should have, especially those people that are looking to get out and own a firearm. The particular firearm I'm going to shoot today and just show you is one that a famous fictional British Secret Service guy used to carry or carries all the time, and that is James Bond 007, and he carries the Walther PPK. But since then, that's really all Walther really had was that PPK until this bad boy came out, which is the Walther PDP. This firearm has rocketed by storm. It is a phenomenal, this is the PDP Compact. I actually also brought another Walther that is the PDP F, which is basically, I believe it was actually made for maybe the female side of hands and firearms, but after gripping this and feeling it, it's almost feels, it's smaller, of course, than the PDP Compact. It almost feels like a Glock 43X. It's a little thicker, of course, but it's almost the size of a 43X. And talking about carry, concealed carry, man, that thing is awesome. But I just want to talk to you about the PDP. Since this item right now, it is bombshell. Now you got everything just like the SIG 365. It's got the comp version, it's got the all metal frame. One that I really like to get a hold of is the Pro X. That's got the compensator built in on the end, which I heard shoots fantastic. But I'm going to shoot this item today. Most are all optic ready, just like the F is as well, which I think now, since so many people shoot optic, I think every firearm should be optic ready now. But very, very, very similar, this firearm to the Springfield Echelon. The look, the feel, the serrations, I think, just me talking for myself, I think the Echelon may be built a little style off of this because of the serrations, the slide. Their cuts on the Springfield is a little bit different, but all in all, this sucker is fabulous. So I wanted to put some rounds through it, show everybody another firearm that you should probably look into getting. So my target's downrange. I got a magazine ready, and let's try it out. Oh, let me get my ears on first, so give me a second. All right, got my ears on, almost forgot. I wouldn't forget before I shot, but let's try her out. It didn't lock back in position for some reason. But all in all, it looks like I shot 3 outside. I was shooting for the head area, but let me shoot one more magazine and before I bring it in. Got the other one ready, so let's shoot again. Magazine did lock back. I'm using Blazer brass, so it is a good ammunition to use, 115 grain. But let me pull it in here. As you can see, there's only 4. The 3 was from the first mag. These top 3 right here. That one a little low. And outside just out of this one, but all in all, right in the middle, right in the center, where it's aimed at. So I'm gonna put a magazine in the F, and we'll shoot towards the middle just to try that one out. Okay, target's back out. I'm gonna shoot right like belly button area where that number 5 is, just to try accuracy. And again, this is the PDP F. It's a little slimmer, smaller series. So let's try this one out. That one didn't lock back either, so I don't know if it's ammo. Maybe it just needs to be greased up because I haven't shot them in a while, or it's the spring in the magazine. But bring it in. All in the correct location. This one right there was right on the number 5. That one was on me, of course. But great little piece for that particular item. Like I said, it is very comparable to, I would say, the Glock 43X as far as style and size and compatibility. I mean, that thing is ready to go with better serrations, better grip, in my opinion, automatic coming to you with the optic ready, and great trigger. I mean, out of the box, you probably couldn't ask for more, especially for concealed carry, especially that F. It's got other grips so where you can make it a little bit bigger for your hands or what have you. But that might be, I mean, I carry a SIG right now, but after breaking this one out again, out of the box for a while, this one might be it. So I've got 10 more rounds I'm gonna shoot just out of the PDP. Let me load it up, shoot one more time right for the center, and see how we do right there. All right, got my last 10 rounds loaded, a Blazer. Like I said, I'm just gonna shoot for the center. My last 10 rounds, try to be as accurate as I can with this fine piece right here. So let's give it a shot. Empty. It did not lock back. Like I said, it might be the magazine, but we'll bring it in. Mostly centered up except for that round, which was a little low, but all in all, that is a fantastic firearm from Walther. I mean, that thing is great. Like I said, last video, your good firearms, they seem to just make different versions of them and try to better them and do this and do that. This is one of them. So we'll talk a little bit more about it a little later after we get to the house. All right, we're back from the range from shooting the Walther PDP Compact. It is a fabulous, great gun. It is very compact, very durable. Trigger's great. I like the grip and very much the slide serration. So it's easy to grip front or rear. It is unloaded, of course. But it shoots very well. It's very Glock 19 size. But, of course, I love Glock. But this just feels a little better because the serrations are more cut. The grip is, more, has that grip that won't slide around in your hand. Trigger, of course, is better on the PDP. And it's just a superb firearm for those going out there to look. This is the compact. It's the 4-inch. These are going around $5.99, I believe, from what I saw. And, in my comments before, I mentioned it reminds me very much of the Springfield Echelon because of those slide serration cuts here and here. That they got a deeper one right there, but very similar. The Echelon, of course, I think is like 4.25 or something. So it's a little bit longer than the Walther. But they feel very similar. I like probably the grip. Unfortunately, I would probably lean more to my Echelon versus the Walther Compact, only because this one has a 20-round mag versus the 15-round mag in this. But it is still 100% fantastic. I mean, because of the feel and the accuracy in this little compact firearm. Now, of course, I shot let me reach over here and get it. I shot the F series as well. It is out there too. It's around the same price point as the compact. But it has the same cuts, the slide serration. The grip is a little different because the PDP has like the finger grooves in the section on the frame. This one does not. It's straight, but the texture is basically the same. And I mentioned, it is very compatible with the 43X. Very similar in size. Of course, the 43 is a little shorter, about a ½ inch shorter, and of course it's thinner as well. But very about the same stature as the 43X, especially in concealed carry. So that F series, they've got several versions of this out now. This is one of the first, of course. They came out along with the PDP Compact. But great firearm, shoots superb, feels great, trigger is great, especially right out of the box. And especially with the F and this, the 15-round mags are straight from the factory. It comes with the firearm, two 15-round mags, especially in the F series. Because when I mentioned, it kind of similar to the 43X. 43X comes with 10-round mags. You have to look elsewhere to find the either 12 or maybe 15-round mags for the Glock. But those are, 15, and I'm sure you could find an extended mag for the Walther now. But overall, it is superb. It feels great, and it shoots the same, especially for the price point. So let me know what you think. Subscribe, please, pass it along, and leave your comments on what you think about Walther. It used to be only the PPK and then the PDP broke the mold and came out for everyone to need one in their household. So let me know what you think about the Walther PDP. If you have one, I mean, like I said, I haven't shot the PDP Pro X, but I've heard it's phenomenal. And you know, they have other series like the Q versions or series with the steel frames and stuff like that. But let me know what you think. The Walther PDP, I thought it was great. It still shoots fantastic. Only issue that I had was I think my follower and my mag is a little weak because it doesn't pop up enough for the slide to lock back in position when empty on that one magazine. But let me know what you think. Walther PDP, great firearm. See you next time.